Hi, my name is Olivia Neill, and I own Happy Hounds Dog Daycare in Longmont, and I am a client of Dr. Lee, Charlie, and Compassionate Chiropractic. And I wanted to just talk with you guys a little bit today about my experiences with coming to see Dr. Lee. The job that I do is very rough and tumble and a lot of physical work, so oftentimes I knock my back and things out of whack. I also cycle and do a lot in terms of sort of stressing my body out with those things. But to kind of give you the story of where things began, it was back in 2011, March. I was just not feeling well at all and had gone into my regular MD and was not getting any relief. The answers I was getting was, let's go ahead and put you on this medication, or we'll try this pill, or let's try that. And nothing seemed to be addressing some of my issues. A lot of my issues were headaches very often, several times a week, a lot of fatigue. I'm a very active person, so I was doing yoga and exercising and all of those things. I just didn't understand why I could be feeling like I should be healthier based on the things that I was doing. So I met Dr. Lee actually through the business that I have, and she talked a little bit about what she does, and didn't kind of understand it. It's a little bit different type of chiropractic than I had been familiar with. The snap, crackle, pop type of chiropractors is what I had known in the past. But Dr. Lee said, hey, give it a try. And so I decided, yeah, let's do it. Started to see Dr. Lee in March of 2011, and within just a couple of weeks I already started to notice some changes in my body. It seemed like I was healing quicker. I bruised like a pear. Dog bumps into me, I get a bruise. It would last for months. Bruises were actually starting to heal quicker. The adjustments for my back, I'd had an injury in yoga, and it had been months with this sort of back injury, and I couldn't go back to yoga. After seeing Dr. Lee for about a month and a half, I started to have a lot more mobility. So what I really found about Dr. Lee's care is that my body is learning to heal itself, and that's what I really like most about it. I'm not being prescribed pills and things to cover up sort of, okay, so here's the problem, let's just cover it up, and that pill causes another problem. It's working with my body. And so that, for me, is a much more natural approach, and it allows me to feel like my body's learning. So in the beginning I went probably every 2 weeks for about maybe a couple of months, and then I started to get into sort of a maintenance mode where I didn't have to go as often. Right now I go on average every 3 weeks to a month to see Dr. Lee. So it's a great healthy way for me to keep in shape. And her whole technique, her whole care that she gives to you, you can tell she really cares about you. And so it's been a wonderful experience, and I would recommend it to anyone. If you're not feeling well, if you're unhealthy at this moment and you're not getting the results from where you're going, give it a try. Thanks for your time.